The last time President Trump was in town, he was still a candidate, and demonstrators on both sides got into violent clashes downtown.
And 10 News anchor Ariel Wessler spoke with a security expert and has new details about what's being done to prevent a repeat tomorrow.
This is what law enforcement is hoping to avoid. During Donald Trump's presidential campaign visit to San Diego in May 2016, fights broke out and supporters and protesters clashed. Then more brutal fighting this past December during a rally at the border.
Bring your patients or avoid the area.
Direct advice from security consultant Wayne Spees, who has more than 30 years of law enforcement experience. He's been part of security detail for past presidential visits since President Reagan.
So you generally have two elements of the crowd, who are going to be disagreeing. So you want to have a safety space between the two.
That buffer zone, he says, allows law enforcement to protect the right to free speech while keeping opposing groups away from each other.
The Secret Service is going to be in charge of the safety of the president, and then the Sheriff's Department is going to be in charge of the safety of the crowd.
24-hour no parking signs line Enrico Fermi Drive ahead of President Trump's visit to the U.S.-Mexico border, where he'll be touring the border wall prototypes. At last check, it's unclear if the president will travel there via motorcade or possibly helicopter.
Because we're down here in open land, it really could be either one.
Spees says he couldn't reveal specifics for security reasons, but officers and deputies will be scanning the crowd.
People who are maybe more animated.
Looking for groups purposely there to incite violence and chaos.
If the crowd behaves itself and everyone follows the law, it'll be an easy day.
That was our Ariel Wessler. The Sheriff's Department is banning anything that could be used as a weapon. The list includes bricks, slingshots, pepper spray, and baseball bats, even sticks used for protesting signs. They're not allowed.
And those traffic restrictions near the border are now in place all week long. You can't park within this highlighted portion of Otay Mesa. The area runs from Via de la Amistad to Airway Road. The restrictions are in place through Friday.